It seems like dynamic world spawns and dynamic mashup packs are here and they are thriving. So make sure you guys leave a like, drop a comment and subscribe if you're new around here, because today I've got a brand new one to show you. The mashup pack that we're going to be looking at in today's video is Realism V1 Fields and Forests by Panascais. It's considered a mashup pack. It's currently rated 3.7 stars out of 5 stars from 37 reviews, and it currently costs 1,340 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £6 and 49 pence in my local currency. It says realism, redefining worlds. Dynamic world generation, grass and flowers, stunning trees and biomes, trails and creeks, ocean waves, ancient shrines, wildlife. There's deers and fawns, owls, termites, lynxes, birds and bugs, butter and fireflies. So butterflies and fireflies. Atmosphere, we have sun and light rays, weather and fogs, immersive sounds, dynamic lights, leaves and pollen. It's also add-on and texture pack compatible. Before we give this a review, before we check this out and see what it's all about, I want to say a massive thank you to Panascais for gifting me the mine tokens needed for me to be able to check out this texture or this mashup pack as soon as possible. My dogs are also saying thank you in the background, but don't worry, I'm still going to be honest. I'm still going to check this out like I would any other pack. So let's get into it. If you like wrestling game content, any game content or reaction content, check out Dazman Wrestling, Dazman Plays or Dazman Reacts. Links in the description. Or maybe you'd like to be one of the first people to purchase from the Dazman merch store by going to dazmanmerch.live or going to the link in the description and checking out what's available. Alright, so we've loaded into a brand new mashup world. I'll show you how to do that afterwards, but I first wanted to just have a look at the initial world generation and how it spawns in. So we've got atmosphere as we're currently flying over a forest. I'm not even sure what forest this is. I think it's just a mixture of forests. Got a green atmosphere. I know that when we went over here, because I was flying around a little bit, the whole atmosphere changed to more of an orange once we come over here. So we've got that dynamic atmosphere changing. And yeah, it is quite a lovely warm feeling at the moment. Let's get down into like an open space and let's have a look at what the world looks like. One thing to note as well, when I first loaded in, we did have a few issues of crashing. I've reduced my render distance down. So I was originally on, I believe it was 28 chunks. I'm now on 16 and it seems to be working fine. But I'll let you know if we have any crashes. So let's get down here straight away. This is a plains area. We've got a lot of flowers spawned in. We've got rocks. We've got little, I'm not really sure what they're called, but I was going to say fixtures and stuff. We've got some shrines down here as well. Let's get down here, have a little look. So we've got shrines loaded in, making the world feel a lot fuller, a lot more vibrant, and maybe even a little bit more magical as well as we come through. We've got, I've never seen this before in terms of like little rivers come through. I don't know if this is the game. I don't know if this is the pack, but it looks really nice with the creeks of water coming through. It's definitely a busy, magical, what's the word? A nature filled world at the moment. We also seem to have custom trees as we come in through here. Just having a little look around here. So we've got some, what is this? This is an oak tree branch. So we also have custom items. We've got branches. What is this? This is a medium grass. That's not what I wanted to look at. Aspen tree trunk. There's bugs around here which I don't think I can fight. No, it's more ambience. Okay, but yeah, we've got little bugs walking around. Got birds flying around. I don't know if you can hear it, but we've also got noises in terms of like birds chirping. There's even a woodpecker pecking, I believe. There's a lot of life in this world. What's this? A thin aspen log. So tons of new items. Is that a Bambi? We've got a deer here. Is this a spawnable deer? It is. It's a spawnable deer. So we've even got animals in here. Okay, we'll go down the creative menu and have a look in a bit, but let's just fly around a little bit more. A little village over here. Very spread out village. Got some paths generating. If we have a little look up at the sun as well, we've got solar flares, light rays, all sorts over there. And it seems to be using the standard Minecraft vanilla texture pack at the moment. So not too many changes here. I should also note as well, there is not a standalone texture pack available. So this isn't like a certain other dynamic world where you can apply a texture pack that's got some of the effects. This is a 100% mashup world. You will need to start a new world to get all of this. You cannot apply it to a current saved world. Oh, but we've got variants in mobs here. Hang on a second, let's have a little look. Pig spawn eggs. How many different variants have we got? So we've got 2 different variants, it seems, of pigs. Interesting. Okay, now kind of makes me want to see some cows and some sheep. Oh, while I'm here at the creative menu as well, there seems to be a little banner here saying tell us your favorite biomes for our next update. So as far as I know, this has started as a fields and forest update only, but they will be updating more and more biomes as they go. Hopefully that means they'll be updating more and more dimensions as well. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure of what the story is or what the update path is, but yeah, there are definitely plans to update this as well. And then also up here, we've got a little wiki field. So if you want to know what's going on, you can just come into here and have a little look at what is around. You see some of the flowers, you can see the trees, and just like information on what they all are. We've got mushrooms here, grass. I do like the sound of the birds in the background. I don't know if you can hear them. We've got termites, owls, lynxes, deers, birds, insects. Then you've got soundscape, sun and weather, dynamic light. Oh, we'll check that out. Okay, we'll check that out. Dynamic light, flower shrines. There are creeks, okay. Trails and clearings, ocean waves and boulders. So we'll try and check out some of that stuff in a minute. Let's have a little look down here at what's at the bottom of the creative menu. We'll do a slower check through here in a bit too as well. So there's tons of stuff here. Look at this. So we've got venison. We've got, we'll have a little look at a torch in a second. We've got owl helmets, owl crowns, mushroom. There are so many different items, so many different tools, foods. There are a lot of things here. Let's just scroll up. If there's anything you want to see, just pause it, check it out. Maybe you can guess what it is. There's no way I'm going to be able to go over everything here. Just keep going on. And then yeah, all of these textures seem to be using the standard vanilla texture pack. So it's just kind of enhancing that Minecraft feel. That is really, really cool. Yeah, lots of stuff here that you would just expect to see. Nothing different here, but loads of different stuff at the bottom. Now, what happens with the light? Oh yeah, you see that? When you have a torch out, the immediate area around you becomes lit up. Yeah, that is quite cool. I like that. I do like that. So does that mean then that you can go into a cave and it will keep you a bit? Yeah, look. There you go. Oh, dynamic lighting is amazing. Look at the little fireflies flying around as well. That kind of feeling in the world, very, very nice. I really do like how the world feels around here. We'll get into the pros and cons in a minute. There was one thing I wanted to check. Hang on. I wanted to check cows, didn't I? So I wanted to check out cows, I wanted to check out sheep, and I wanted to check out chickens. I also want to quickly just make it back to daytime so it's easier for everybody to see. So we know that we've got 2 variants of pigs at least. What about cows? All right, it doesn't look like there's any variation of cows. From sheep, no variations of sheep, and then chickens. So it doesn't look like we've got, oh, hang on. Yes, it does. We've got a little chicklet there. So a baby chicken looks different, but a big chicken doesn't. See, carry on with some sheep then and see if something happens. No, just a different colored sheep. All right. And then check again for more cows. No. All right. So we've got little baby chickens look a bit different, and we've got a variation of pigs. Okay. There's definitely room for some improvements, but this is a nice initial effect. Now, before we carry on checking out what's in this pack, let me show you guys how to load into a different world. And also let me confirm to you as well, It is dynamic worlds. This is not a set seed. The seed will change every time you load in. So let me show you how to do that. So the way that I know how to load up this mashup pack correctly is to go into the store. Takes a little while for me for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. We're going to get a little error message, I'm sure. There we go. But then it loads in. If you find the mashup pack that you want, so I know it's going to be right down the bottom in my most recent looked at packs. If we get down to the bottom here, so we're going to want to have a look. Here it is, Realism Fields and Forests. And then we're going to want to go to create this world. Once we're here, we want to make sure that we've got it set up. So I'm going to be in creative mode just so I can fly around. We'll put it into hard difficulty because I'm a hardcore Minecraft player. The world seed is there. I don't know if that is the set seed that we're going to be, or not the set seed, but I don't know if that's the seed it immediately loads into, if that changes. I'm going to turn on show coordinates. I'm going to turn off multiplayer so that I don't have any of my non-existent friends load in. And then cheats, just to show you as well, I've got them turned off. And then we're going to hit create. And we're going to load in. Now, it's not the most difficult thing to load up in. And I do think these dynamic worlds are here to stay. I do think they open the world of Minecraft up to so much more for everybody to play with. And I think it's awesome that they are becoming a thing. So as you can see here, we've loaded up. We're on a sandy beach. We've got a bit of dust and atmosphere around. We've got a jungle behind us. And everything has loaded in. Now, if we do that again, so bear with me, but I want to do this in real time so you know that I'm not doing any weird camera trickeries or any lying to you. We're going to go back into the Minecraft Marketplace, take a little while to load in again, possibly even get another error message. We do, then it loads. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom again, skip past all of the wonderfulness in the Marketplace. We're going to go back into Realism Fields and Forests. We're going to go back to the top. We're going to create this world again. Going to keep the name the same. Going to do exactly the same thing. Creative, hard difficulty, advanced. Yep, so the seed has changed there. We didn't actually check if that was the same seed that it loads in as. We're going to show coordinates. Turn off a multiplayer. Cheats are still off. And as you can see, the realism pack loads as a resource and a behavior pack as part of the mashup. And then we're going to hit create. It's going to look really crazy if I load into the same world, isn't it? But we should load into a completely different seed. Here we go with the loading. I'm trying to make sure that I keep talking as well so I don't get accused of doing any weird cuts or anything. Remember to hit the like, comment and subscribe. We are in an ocean now, I think. You can see it's a completely different area. Completely different. Nothing the same. And oh, hello. While we're here, we might as well look. Now, I initially thought this was weird ocean spawning, but if we go back to our wiki over here and we have a look, ocean waves. Ride across realistic ocean waves, but be careful not to get seasick. In deep oceans, the waves are particularly high, but as you get closer to land, the waves flatten out and become calmer. I believe these are the ocean waves. So the water isn't just completely flat. That's a really nice, look at that, it gets deeper over there. It's actually rapid waves. Hey, I think that's cool. I don't know about you guys, but I think that is really, really cool. Let's turn it to nighttime real quick. Let's see what hostile mobs look like. I'm not expecting any massive changes because it does seem to be sticking to the Minecraft texture pack. Okay, so we've got the sun setting on us now. We can see the atmosphere changing off to the sides. Remember to stick around to the end, by the way. I will give you a few pros and a few cons that I have seen from using this pack, but we do just want to fly through this a little bit and just see what happens. As we get to nighttime, we've got more custom trees around. We might as well just have a little look around while we're here. More custom trees. It's definitely focused on forests. It's definitely focused on plain biomes. Deserts, beaches and stuff don't look like they've been touched. I feel like they're going to be updated very quickly in future updates. I mean, the very quickly is just my opinion though, to be honest with you. As we get the nighttime spawning now, do we have any hostile mobs spawning in? Just want to have a little look, see if they spawn and if they're going to look any different, because this is okay. So we've got a creeper here. Now that just looks like a standard creeper. We'll spawn in a few. Nope. Okay, so we've just got the standard variations. What is that? This is a load of insects and an owl. Okay. Oh, look at that. The fireflies as we fly through here. That is really, really cool. I'm not turning on any lighting. I'm not going to be putting on any night vision just so you can see the full effect. But that is so really cool. We've got zombies as well. Now, how do these spawn in? Any extra effects here? No, they just seem to spawn in a little bit higher up using that same Minecraft variation or Minecraft texture even. Let's just keep having a little look around. Doesn't look like there's any massive changes to mobs, but that nighttime feel, what is that? Okay, that's just an owl again, isn't it? Yes. Okay, that nighttime ambience though is really nice with the fireflies. You've got the sound of the nature in my ear at the moment. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice. I don't think we need to look at other mobs. I have a feeling they're not going to look any different. What is this? A bird's nest with, I'm guessing that's going to be bird's eggs. I'm not going to break them. Okay. All right, that's interesting. Oh, I've got a ringing in my ear now. All right, that is really, really interesting. So as we can see, like I said, it's using the standard Minecraft world and adding in just ambience and life, which is something I think Minecraft is really, really needed. We're going to go to the Nether now, and we're going to check out if there's any changes there. I have to be honest with you, I'm not expecting Nether changes. I'm not expecting End changes. I feel like they're going to be rolled out in future updates, but we're still going to have a look. All right, so we're loading into the Nether now. I just want to see what this looks like as we immediately come through. I have to be honest, it feels the normal Nether. It doesn't feel like it's changed. Just have a quick little fly around. We've got a ghast there, the standard ghast variant. Netherrack looks similar to what I was expecting normal Netherrack to look like. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like the Nether has changed at all yet. So one for future updates maybe. Let's have a look at what the End looks like real quick, just so we can confirm. And into the End, we're just going to quickly load in. Again, no real changes it seems. The Ender Dragon is standard. All right, this hasn't been touched as well. Disappointing, I have to be honest with you. Absolutely disappointing. In terms of the cost that the things that this pack is costing, to see so little changed initially is disappointing. If I had paid for this myself, I would be disappointed. But I'm trying to find a silver lining here, and I think it is a big silver lining. As long as this pack is routinely updated and it keeps updating biomes and adding new things, this could very quickly turn into an awesome pack, but it needs to be updated very, very quickly. I want to go and see the ancient city real quick, and then there's one other thing I want to check out before I give my final verdict. Okay, so either rather disappointingly, I've loaded into a world that just doesn't have ancient cities around in abundance, or for some reason, ancient cities aren't currently available. If I get confirmation, I will either put it in the video below me right now as text, or I'll leave a comment on the video when it's uploaded. Either way, but I couldn't find an ancient city. So let me just quickly set this back to daytime so it's lit up nice and easy. And then if I load in a warden, no change. Okay, I wasn't expecting a change, probably something for a future update there. But yeah, I mean, this is very much a forest and fields update at the moment. I will still go into pros and cons, or pluses and negatives in my opinion shortly, but there was one thing in the description that I wanted to look at, and that was when it said it was texture pack and add-on compatible. So we're going to go and we're going to save and quit, and we're going to load in a texture pack, and we're going to see just how the world reacts to having a texture pack, because will it still offer us all of those custom trees and all of the other different details around with a texture pack on. Let's go for, oh, the temptation to do kingdoms is crazy, but I don't want to blow up my world. I won't do sparkle textures because I believe that was by Panascais, and that would be a little bit probably a little bit unfair. Let's go for, you know what, let's go for ultimate textures X8, and let's go and play. Now I want to just see how the variation, how the world looks with a texture pack on, and if it can render all the textures correctly. I'm kind of just thinking as I'm going here, so that's why it sounds a little bit like I'm killing for time, because I'm not 100% sure what I'm trying to expect to see here, but I just want to know how it works with a random texture pack as well. Do we get broken things? Does it work fine? Let's have a look. Once it loads in, I'm hoping it doesn't crash. Kingdoms, I feel like would have definitely crashed it. All right, so with a custom texture pack on there, I can definitely see it in the flint and steel and the obsidian. Okay, yeah, we've definitely got the custom grass. We've got the custom stone as well. Now, how does it react with the pebbles? Okay, not too crazy. I mean, it works okay. I don't see any broken textures. The sheep spawn in fine. Oh, okay. Look, look, look. We've got the thin aspen log using the birch texture. Now, is that the same as the stand? It seems to be rendering in fine. The custom textures seem to be scaled. That's a good positive, you know. To see all of these custom trees using the custom texture and scaling it for the small logs, the thin logs, that is really, really nice. I do really, really like that. I kind of want to try Kingdoms, but I'm not going to because I feel like it will blow up my PlayStation. So that has been a look at the Realism Fields and Forest texture pack, and now I'm going to give my honest opinion. So first of all, let me once again say thank you to Panascais for gifting me the mine tokens. That was a little dragonfly that went over. Gifting me the mine tokens to allow me to get this mashup pack and do a video on it as soon as possible. But I am still going to be honest. If I paid for this today, I would feel very disappointed. The reason why I would feel disappointed is because while we're looking at this here, it looks awesome. All right, even with the custom texture pack. In fact, let me get the custom texture pack off and we can show it properly. Okay, so we're back to the standard texture pack, back to the standard vanilla feel of this. So looking at it like this, it's awesome, right? You've got the ambience is great. You've got the custom trees. You've got all of the flora. You've got all of these little kind of structures and stuff around. It looks wonderful, right? You've even got the wavy oceans. Looks really, really nice. But, and I hope that's a desert. It's not a desert. I was going to say, but when you go into a different biome, i.e. a biome that isn't a field and it isn't a forest, the world feels very empty. It feels very vanilla. I'm trying to find a desert or something so I can show you. Let me jump to a desert. So like I was saying, when you fly over a desert, for instance, there's absolutely no changes. And I know these are planned to come in future updates, but it's a massive contrast. And it's actually kind of crazy that I found this desert on the edge of a forest, because you can just see the massive amount of difference. This feels so bland compared to this so vibrant and full of life. And what that kind of means is just that the texture pack comes across, or not a texture pack, the mashup pack, sorry. The mashup pack comes across as unfinished. Is probably the best way to put it. And I know it is. It is unfinished. It's very early in its life cycle. And I trust Panascais greatly to make it that much better. So in a few months, this mashup pack is gonna be awesome if they stick to it, which I'm sure they will, because what I'm seeing here is awesome. The ambience, the world generation, everything is just super cool. It's such a nice feeling to have, but there's not enough of it yet to feel like the world is great. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. A massive pro for me is that you can use texture packs with it, and it seems to blend the texture pack in rather seamlessly. Obviously, I only tested it with one texture pack, but it worked really well. The small logs, the different shaped logs, they all seem to scale and use the texture pack correctly, which was awesome. There was the beginning of variations with like pigs, for instance. The world of, you know, the insects, the different animals, the sky, all of that stuff is massively pro. It's massively a good thing. Now obviously this is going to get compared to Realism Craft, and I feel like Realism Craft at the moment is a much more complete pack. There's a lot more animations, a lot more structures. This has potential though, so in my opinion, you either want to pick it up now for future, just in case, you know, the cost might go up or something, I don't know, or don't pick it up yet, but keep your eye on it. I'm going to try and keep my eye on it. As I see different updates come up, maybe we'll revisit it. But that's been my honest assessment of this review. Once again, thank you to Panascais for their feedback, their help, just information, and also for the gift of the minecoins. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. If you have any questions, maybe I can help you answer. I've been playing around with it for a little while, so I've got some technical knowledge. If you enjoyed this insight, please do leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I hope you liked my insight, whether you agree with it or not. Let's have a discussion down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.